all sorted. Get involved. Who knows? You may even go straight to the group stages. Who knows, guys?
If you're lucky enough, indeed. You never know. You never know. Okay.
You never know. Get those teams coming for war is going.
Okay, let's check this out. Looks like both players hunt, so I do hope we're gonna have a game here. And taking a very fast look at RiuT's map so far, he does seem to have like one of the most awesome maps I ever seen. Look at this gold, just behind, so easily to protect. He can also close this part of his map so easily. A few palisades here, and he's totally closed. Awesome back goal here. Maybe the right side of his map is a little bit open, Martin, but nothing too bad for him, right? It does look like an awesome map, to be honest. Taking a look at BacT's map, he also has a somehow back-ish gold here. Not really the back, not really the front, just something in the middle. He does have nice wood all around. He can choose to go to this one, he can choose to go to this one, maybe even this one's a little bit further away than the other ones, but also usable for sure. But again, he also can close fairly easy the front of his map here. He can also put a few walls here. Maybe the left side needs a little bit more of work. Or actually not really. If he scouts this good enough, he's gonna see that he can put a few palisades here, and he's gonna be totally closed at the left side. So let's hope we're gonna have a game this time, guys. I do see BacT already luring some deer. I do not see them though. It's here behind the forest. So he does need to work hard to get those deer just under his TC, because they are a little bit further away. But seems like he's not gonna give up on them. Let's check his scouting. Yeah, trying to scout off all of his maps, make sure where he can lay down his palisades, make his map safe. Let's take a look at RiuT. What is RiuT doing? He's gonna lure his first boar right now. He does, yeah, he's trying to lure deer at the same time. That's something I will never be able to, but then again, I'm a noob. But just luring boar and deer at the same time? No, sir, that does not work for me. That does not work for me. But as you can see, seems that's no problem for these guys. First boar, oh, please do not lose this villager. No, it's gonna be okay. Maybe 1 or 2 seconds ILTC, nothing too major though. We do see 4 on wood for RiuT. This could indicate Drush doesn't necessarily have to, but it could indicate. Okay, and we are past the 4-minute mark, so this game is gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be the first game on the Top Experts League number 5 between RiuT and BacT. MaSmOrRa it is. And now it's the right time to actually talk about the settings for this tournament. It's gonna be a best of 7 series, so that means the first player to reach 4 wins is gonna be the winner of the whole series. And as you can see, first game is a set map, it's Arabia Hunt's War. They cannot do anything against it. And after that, we will have 3 home maps for each player. And they are gonna be picked like this, that the player losing the map before gets to choose the next map. So let's say BacT loses this map, he's gonna be able to pick the next one. And if then RiuT loses the next map, then he will be able to pick the 3rd map, and so on and so on. So that means 6 home maps altogether and 1 set map, the Arabia Hunt's War. Second boar being lured in by RiuT, and again doing this at the same time the deer, which seems to be just totally perfect. Look at this boar lure just under his TC, deer just under his TC as well. Perfectly done by RiuT here. That's just lovely to see this kind of stuff. That's something I will never ever be able to. Let's take a look at BacT. He does have somehow a faraway boar, I see it here. He's gonna try and go for it without loom. I hope this goes well for him, to be honest, because he can get actually a downhill hit here at this hill. Oh, it seems like he will even, so please, no, maybe not. Yeah, it was a downhill, I think it was a downhill hit, but he's gonna be okay. These guys are pros, these guys are experts. And yeah, he's gonna, he needs to make sure this board doesn't go all the way around. Yeah, he stopped shooting and him perfectly done. Awesome job by BacT here. Stop shooting, but RiuT needs to go back with his scout. He could really lose it. That's not ideal when you're playing a Hunt's War. No, he is able to change it, to put it away. It does seem to me like BacT didn't really see that scout at soon enough. Also something we need to talk about, guys, in this tournament. We do have a no laming rule. That means players cannot steal boars, they cannot steal sheep, and they cannot attack any villagers before minute 7. But we have after minute 7. It's after minute 7 right now, it's minute 8. So RiuT could have attacked these villagers if he wanted to, but apparently he did not want to. Anyway, let's see how is this gonna go. We do see here the Drush coming in from a BacT. He does have the, well, the usual 3 militia. Let's see what is RiuT doing. Yeah, it's obviously also, not obviously, but he's also drushing as it seems. Laying a few farms here. This looks like they will not meet each other. They will not. And this could actually be a little bit bad for RiuT. He still does not have the loom. And he's gonna be attacked now by BacT. Let's see how fast his reaction is gonna be. He cannot see it at this point. And he does not have the loom. Oh, but BacT apparently misses. Oh my god, he misses this just by a tiny bit, I think. Let's see. Oh man, he's so unlucky. 1 tile away. He does not even know where RiuT is, I see now. So then again, this could actually become bad for BacT. He does have the loom though. Why does BacT do this? He really needs to scout his opponent before he chooses to go for a Drush. Seems like he's gonna find it now. But what is RiuT doing? BacT needs a fast reaction here. He needs to close or he could be in trouble. Okay, nice closing. Very, very fast closing. This villager looks to me like he's gonna be okay. Nicely done here by BacT. He's gonna be safe for now. No problem. What about what's happening at RiuT's base? RiuT now has the loom as he has clicked up himself. But this just a split second, and this could have been so terrible for RiuT, to be extremely honest. If BacT had seen this tile here, he could have done so much damage to RiuT. Unlucky for him that he wasn't able to. RiuT trying to find a spot here to attack. He's under TC farm, he needs to go back. He's gonna be okay though. Same with BacT, go back man. He cannot lose this this militia here. Yeah, both of the players managed to keep their Drushes alive. So let's see if they're actually gonna try to go for man-at-arms. Looking at BacT, he's not gonna try to do that. What about RiuT? Is he gonna try to do it? He's still not feudal. Yeah, RiuT keeps going around trying to find a spot to attack. All of his militia are pretty much full HP, so I think it could be an option for him to actually go for man-at-arms. The thing is, he will then not go fast castle, probably, or at least his fast castle time will be delayed by a tiny bit. Yeah, BacT manages to close this, no problem. He's gonna be okay. Let's see, is RiuT gonna do the man-at-arms? I probably wouldn't, since he sees he cannot do a lot of damage. Maybe if he goes around, but he's not really gonna try to. Oh, but nice catch here for BacT. He's gonna get 1 villager probably. Let's see, and nice job for him. This villager was walling here. Seems like he went to the outside of the walls, and by doing so, he got killed. So already nice job here by BacT. Let's see. Well, it looks like BacT is actually not gonna try to go fast castle. Look at this. He laid down 2 archery ranges. He does not have a blacksmith so far, so he's not gonna go fast castle here. And let's see what's RiuT gonna do against this. He's stonewalling here. Stonewalling is here. Where is BacT's Drush? Still being annoying here at this part of the map. And well, seems to me like RiuT is gonna try to fully stonewall this. There you go, some more stone walls coming up for him here. And BacT going back with his Drush for some reason. Let's go to his point of view. I'm actually on his point of view. Well, what are you doing, RiuT? Yeah, okay, if you want these walls, you cannot have these walls, so it would be not logical. There you go, he chooses to go for these walls. Yeah, he doesn't see that actually with a few more walls here, he could have a bigger base, so to speak. But let's see, RiuT did manage to click to castle, and BacT is on his base already with archers. They still don't. Oh, and man-at-arms as well, I see it now. This could be really bad for RiuT. Let's see how he manages to defend this. At least 1 villager is gonna go down. There we go, 1 villager is down, and he's probably gonna get more. I don't know. Yeah, he needs to take care with the TC fire. He does lose one archer, and he's actually forward with villagers. Gonna put a tower here. Really aggressive play. He is hitting RiuT's wood line here, and this is actually looking a little bit bad for RiuT. BacT needs to be careful with these man-at-arms. He's trying to micro them to make sure he doesn't lose them. He's gonna lose them. A little bit unlucky for him. And is RiuT gonna rush this tower? I think he will. No, he's gonna put a counter tower. So BacT needs to come back with his archers. That's what he's doing. He needs to be annoying at this tower. Make sure he cannot build this tower. This could be really bad for him. And at the same time, this could be bad for RiuT if BacT actually manages to get his tower up before RiuT. Now I think it's gonna be okay. His tower is up, but RiuT will be able to finish. And he did lose a few archers in the process. He still has some left. But I don't know. Let's see how is this gonna go for him. Let's take a look at RiuT. He is on Castle Age now. He does have 3 archery ranges, but yeah, not a lot of upgrades for him, to be honest. He still doesn't even have the +1 upgrade for his archers. He is doing cavalry archers, but they are gonna be rather weak without all those upgrades, which you actually need to make them strong. Going back to BacT's economy, still far away, still very far away from Castle Age. Not really surprising as he is the one who went aggressive on this match. He still can do some nice damage here, to be honest. He can kill these palisades and actually hit the wood line here from RiuT. That's what he's gonna try to do. And obviously RiuT is so low on resources. He cannot do a town center because he already made a tower. So he does have the cavalry archers here. He does have the +1. This could be a very important engagement. Let's see who does. Nice job here by RiuT, getting 1 villager killed. And yeah, BacT seems to have more army, but he still needs to bear in mind it's only feudal age archers. They do have the upgrades, but RiuT now coming in to fight with villagers as well. Looks to me like BacT needs to go back. He cannot lose all of this army just yet. But then again, it's actually nicely done by BacT as he causes RiuT to go away with all these villagers. Look at this idle time for RiuT. And if his economy was already bad from the Drushfest castle, it's gonna be even worse. Because how many lumberjacks does he have at this point? Does he even have any? Let's check it. It doesn't look like he has too many. Seems like he's doing a nice job here. BacT is. He was able to kill a few cavalry archers. He does have a lot of army left, and RiuT is still struggling with not enough numbers, not enough upgrades. But I really wanted to check how many lumberjacks does RiuT have, because it doesn't look to me like he has a lot. Yeah, I see 6 lumberjacks, that's all. And with 6 lumberjacks, you're definitely not gonna be able to produce from 3 archery ranges. Well, he actually is. No, this one was idle for a little bit. But look at this, so low on resources, he obviously does not have the Bloodlines upgrade. Running into BacT. BacT needs to micro this. He's fighting downhill. I don't know why he's just stayed there. GB, BacT, GB. No, seems like he was with his attention somewhere else. And now it's RiuT that actually takes a score lead. He's again losing too much army for nothing. BacT is a little bit unlucky for him here. And seems like he didn't fully close. I'm not sure how aware of this RiuT is, that BacT is actually open here. Because if he is, he could do so much damage here at the back of BacT's TC. Yeah, he's not aware of that. He's gonna try to kill these walls here. Let me go to his point of view. Yeah,
I'm back.
Hello, Martin. This game, well, we didn't promise too much, guys. We didn't promise too much. We really have no idea what's gonna happen here. Have you been following this?
I just literally come back. It doesn't look good for BacT. The position RiuT's in. I don't know if he was in front and RiuT's now come from behind, but it's not looking good for BacT at all.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If you had been here 2 minutes ago, you would be saying totally the opposite. So I'm really not sure. RiuT does have the +2 upgrades now. Yeah, BacT needs to micro if he wants. Yeah, okay. He did take the uphill, and RiuT needs to move away. He doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to this army of his here. But that's obviously the thing. Yes, go ahead.
I'm just going to say, BacT's in so much trouble because he's miles away from going Castle 8. He's on the back foot, RiuT's in Castle, and he's being aggressive. So it can only end one way, in my opinion.
Let's see. Yeah, indeed, as you pointed out, BacT is still fairly far away from Castle Age, to be honest.
Long way. He's 400 food and 100 gold. And And the pop now, villager count E11 in front of RiuT, but obviously RiuT went Castle Age.
Let me see, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I'm expecting BacT to actually have the upper hand on villager numbers.
What's going in BacT's favour is RiuT is still working from 1 TC, even though he's been castled for quite a few minutes now.
Oh, and seems to me I missed this raid here from RiuT. Sorry about that, guys. Seems like he's causing a lot of idle time for BacT now. Doesn't seem like this ultra-aggressive play from BacT has been paying off for him. RiuT somehow managed to stay alive from that heavy push from BacT, and it seems like he's having the upper hand, as Martin mentioned. He is losing a few cavalry archers there.
In BacT's defense, so as I said, RiuT still 1 TC and BacT's just clicked Castle Age, so he's still in this, definitely still in it.
He's in this, it's not over, that's for sure. And what's going good for him as well, RiuT is still missing the Bloodlines upgrade for cavalry archers, which is really the key upgrade to make them a lot stronger than Xbox. He's still missing it. He does have the defense upgrade right now, but if I go watch the numbers, I would say that BacT actually has more army. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much the same. 16 for both players.
Yeah, 17 for BacT and 16 for RiuT. Villager count is RiuT 37 and BacT 44.
Still more army, yeah.
Yeah, RiuT's going to catch up because BacT's now clicked castle, so he's stopping making builds. But RiuT's still working from 1 TC, so it's working into BacT's hands. Who knows?
Indeed. We don't know when this looks to me like BacT actually is getting the best out of this this raid, this fight here at the bottom right side. RiuT, to be fair, he's searching for places to attack. He's splitting his army as much as he can. But BacT playing this really nicely. He knows exactly where his weaknesses are. He puts towers here because he knows he's weak on that spot. He puts tower on the gold. He puts tower on this other wood. So a very nice positional playing by BacT, if you ask me. RiuT still trying to find places. He does not find a place to hit BacT. And I do think, Martin, that once BacT gets to Castle Age, he's gonna have obviously a stronger economy because he does have more villagers, as you pointed out. And let's take a look at RiuT's economy. He's still only on 1 TC, and I don't see a lot of farms. These are like, what, 6, 7 farms maybe?
It's not a huge difference now, though. BacT's 44 builds and RiuT's 41 builds. It just depends how BacT plays it. I mean, he's gone for another stable and an extra archery range.
Another stable? Yeah, okay, he obviously wants... Yeah, he obviously wants to do the bloodlines. Precisely. Doesn't seem that he has the economy for it. Let me see. Xvo upgrade going up, and RiuT still does not have the bloodlines, so he really needs to go back, to be honest, because Xvo's fighting cavalry archers which do not have bloodlines actually do pretty good against him. So yeah, RiuT acknowledges the situation. He's not going to be too aggressive about this. He's going back now. But as we suspect here, Martin, it's BacT taking the score lead at this point. And as you mentioned before, the villager numbers are not that far away. Let me check it again. Yeah, only 3 villagers ahead for a BacT.
It's very close all round. 47 vills for BacT and 25 military. And
yes.
RiuT is 44 vills with 26 military. There's nothing in it. RiuT's going siege now. He's obviously going to make Mang. BacT's already getting bloodlines, so once he builds up his cav archers, then he'll have the advantage.
Indeed, but
RiuT's got a big pile of cav archers.
It does have a ton of cavalry archers, Let's hope BacT sees this on time and actually goes back with his army. Yeah, he says it. He's gonna go. No, is he going back or is he not gonna go back? No, it looks like he's gonna play it just like this, just gonna let RiuT run inside his CC. RiuT does not have the bloodlines, but these are a lot of cavalry archers, so he could actually do a nice amount of damage. He killed 1 villager, lost 1 cavalry archer. And there we go, he's not able... Oh, okay, I do see a second TC here for BacT. I missed this one, Martin.
Yeah, it's second TC, but he's also going university for ballistics.
Yeah, so
But the problem he'll have, he's going up against cav archers, which are a lot faster than his crossbows. He hasn't built enough cav archers himself yet.
But they do not have bloodlines, so this could actually be a good fight for Barry, because RiuT doesn't seem to notice his Xvo's at the back. He actually needs to run back, because Xvo's, as we said...
so quick though, that's
yeah,
the
very
problem.
Quick, they just can run away, as you said.
They just can outmaneuver BacT all the time. But BacT is going from 2 TCs now.
Go from 2 TCs. What about RiuT? RiuT is making his second one.
Second one down now.
Putting his second one down, as you mentioned before. RiuT
just is 6 vills in front, so he's going to get further in front.
Okay, seems like RiuT now has the Bloodlines upgrade, so he could, well, he's too low on numbers when comparing to this army of BacT, so he really needs to take care. He cannot engage them, but they do a lot better once they have the Bloodlines. Obviously, it's 20 more HP for each one of these guys. That's a lot, if you ask me. Okay, first engagement. Does Barry have the ballistics, Martin? Yeah, he's making them right now. He's making them right now.
He hadn't got it yet.
Okay, but this could be really bad for him. He needs to stay smart, stay put, because there are 2 mangonels incoming. Let's hope he sees this on time, or this could be really bad for him. Oh my god, that's an awful shot there. That's an awful shot, and another one. Oh my god, and now this army is pretty much dead. Yeah, he did not see this on time, and just like that, RiuT takes the score lead, making it even 200 points ahead. That's how fast he can go.
Barry's going more for the long game though. He's going his 5th archery range, 3rd TC, plus he'd have ballistics. So he's still, even though he's behind on score now, he's still well in this game. He's raiding himself as well in RiuT's town.
Yeah, I was checking that just at this moment, but he wasn't able to do too much, I guess. Well, he killed 1 villager, that's better than nothing, obviously. But he's gonna be raided by mangonels, and mangonels on a hill. I don't think he can just ignore this push. He actually needs to do something about it. Yeah, he's doing a siege workshop as well, because mangonels on a hill, Martin, is strong. Those are some strong guys, and they really can take this TC rather fast, if you ask me. RiuT doesn't notice this. He does lose cavalry archer there. To be extremely honest, let's take a look at the villager numbers. Yeah, BacT is still well ahead in villagers. He does have 12 more villagers.
He's a long way behind on military now. He's 20 to 31.
So he's below on military, and he needs to do something about this push, because these are 2 mangonels. Those are strong guys. Those are very strong, and this could be a hard push for him. He's gonna lose his TC. There's no doubt about that. Let's hope he saves his villagers on time. Looks like he actually will. He might lose 1 or 2 in the process. No, he does not, because RiuT does not have ballistics, as it looks like to me. I think this is the time to actually do elite skirms, Martin. Because he's so low on numbers when compared to RiuT.
Yeah, but he hasn't really got enough skirms to click elite upgrade, though, has he? He's got 5. I don't see the point.
Yeah, that's a very nice point right there, indeed. He does have a mangonel of his own, but he needs to rely on his micro skills. But to be extremely honest...
He's waiting till he's got enough cav archers himself, and then he'll go and attack RiuT's push.
Yeah, obviously RiuT is not the kind of guy you want to try and go on a micro war, right? Because RiuT, a very fast player, awesome micro. I mean, he's obviously maybe gonna try at some point, but it's just not like that. Just as you don't go like, okay, I'm gonna try to alt micro Viper. It's pretty much the same thing when RiuT is at stake. You just don't try to alt micro RiuT.
RiuT do the same thing now above BacT's 2nd TC. If you look behind the trees,
yeah,
he's move the mangonels into there and take that one down as well.
Yeah, he's gonna try to take that one down. In the meantime, he was trying to raid here, but his raid is gonna fail because BacT has more numbers and he has the ballistics. So he was able to take 3 cavalry archers, I think, no, only 2, make them 2. And
Yeah, but BacT's gonna struggle again now, because he's not gonna be able to stop mangonel on top, taking his other TC out.
Yeah, he's probably gonna lose the 2nd TC, as you mentioned. Oh, and it seems like he misses. No, he now sees it, and he's probably gonna kill some more cavalry archers from RiuT. But then again, that's his 2nd TC, which is probably gonna go down. He really needs to do something against these mangonels from RiuT. Let's take a look at RiuT's economy. I haven't been taking a look at it for a long time. We see
he might be lucky. He might be lucky with a mangonel shot now if RiuT's not looking.
Let me take a look at it.
He's coming in. That's a good shot.
Oh, okay. He's gonna close. He's gonna be able to do this in night, and he does have more numbers now, Martin. He saves his mangonel. He saves his mangonel. Yeah,
absolutely. That was real game changing for Barry there, and it's going to put him on the front foot now.
Indeed, awesome play here, because he does have more cavalry archers now, Martin, and he has a mangonel, whereas RiuT does not have such a thing at this point. Okay,
yeah, but the difference is he's taken RiuT completely off his base now. Now he can go on the front foot and start attacking. And if he runs those cav archers into RiuT's wood, he's really going to hurt him there.
Yeah, his army, I'm not sure that's a good decision. Go back. RiuT obviously has the... does he have? well, doesn't look like. No, he has ballistic upgrades right now. But nicely done. He lures RiuT's army away and at the same time goes to the back of RiuT's wood and kills one villager there.
Yeah, but he's fighting a losing battle there in the middle.
He is, but there is a mangonel coming. Yeah. Shoot. Is he gonna get a good shot?
Yep. Yeah, he got a shot,
oh,
but it'll certainly weaken them.
Yes, weakened them, but he's gonna lose this fight. Looks to me, but they are more coming from the back. Does RiuT see this? This could be bad for you. 3 go down with 1 shot. Nice shot. That
was a close fight. It was hard to say. I think they both got out of that okay.
No, to be honest, I think BacT clearly came out better out of this. He had less army. Yeah, I think he had less army, and well. Let's take a look at the score. It's a huge lead, to be honest, for BacT at this point. He does have 600 ahead.
Yeah, BacT is 7 vills in front. He's 5 military in front. I don't know what the economy figures are like. Yeah, he's in front of RiuT. RiuT is right on the edge. 50 gold, 100 food, and BacT is almost 900 gold and 400 food.
Yeah, but nice job by RiuT here, blocking the way into his town center. Did you see that, Martin? Really awesome job by him.
Yeah. Barry needs to run.
Yeah, he needs to go back with this.
Run.
Yes.
Why are you staying there?
Why is he fighting? Why is he fighting this? He's so much lower on numbers.
Yeah, he's losing out now. He was 6 military in front. He's now 1 behind, 2 behinds.
Why did he fight this? Why did he fight this?
Oh, that was bad for Barry.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Bad. I think he tried to use his other army to go round and sneak into RiuT's base, but he ended up losing the majority of his forces. But it was a bad move. Yeah,
well, the only thing I can think of is that he actually has a +2 defense upgrade, and RiuT does not have it.
Another thing, Barry's going to be almost clicking Imperial soon. So if he can build his army now, I think he'll play defensive for a little bit and click Imperial and then go from there.
Oh, look at this, Martin. There is a hole in RiuT's walls. Well, it's not a lot of army, but BacT could still go inside there and do a little bit of being annoying. Indeed. That's exactly what RiuT is doing at the same time. But how fast are these guys? BacT notices it immediately.
They're in 3 different places, micro in all the same places.
Okay, but then again, Barry needs to take care. He's gonna lose all of this army if he's not careful enough, and he's not using the advantage.
Barry needs to keep his army now. He's just clicked Imperial. He needs to keep all of that army alive so that he can upgrade it and then take the advantage.
Let's see, there is RiuT still here at the bottom right side, trying to do some harassment, which he is doing, killing 2 villagers, killing 3 villagers even, maybe a 4th. No, there's not a 4th anymore, but now he needs to run back as BacT is coming with his army as well. But so hard to say, Martin, who is ahead on this? So hard to say.
No idea. It's swapping every few seconds, very, very close. BacT keeping an army alive. Killing Imperial before RiuT will make a difference, but he needs to get a big army.
Yeah, he is doing skirms, he is doing cavalry archers at the same time. Let's take a look at RiuT. He is gonna be a little bit behind on the Imperial time, as Martin mentioned before. And let's see if this is actually gonna be a big thing for him. He's gonna try and go raid with his army here at the left. He wasn't able to do much with this small patch of army here at the right side. Let's see if he's actually gonna be able to kill a few villagers here.
Is RiuT gonna miss on the left side? Yes. Oh, that was bad.
That was so close. That was so close.
Villagers. There's like 10 villagers.
Yeah, well, Barry is gonna lose 1 or 2, indeed.
He could have lost the whole lot, all going out on their own.
Oh man, well, he cannot complain about his luck, Barry.
RiuT needs to be careful though, because if Barry pushes from the front, puts his forces together, gets Imperial and pushes from the front, RiuT will be in trouble.
Okay, let's see, what is Barry gonna do? Is he doing more cavalry archers? He's gonna try to deal with this push from RiuT, and he might do just well. Oh my god, I hope he saves his villagers. He might lose all of these villagers. He needs to go back with them.
Well, he's gonna lose 3, but RiuT potentially will lose more.
No, but RiuT doesn't want to engage that. RiuT knows this guy is in Imperial, so he needs to actually keep his army alive. He's not gonna try and engage that fight.
There's no siege. BacT's going for trebuchet. He hasn't made any siege at all yet.
Yeah, he's going from trebuchets indeed. He only has 1 siege workshop, which is rather surprising for me.
Straight for chemistry, Embracer as normal.
Yeah, there was this...
Villager-wise, BacT is 126 and RiuT is 120.
So
and
close, so
RiuT's
close.
like Imperial right now, so this is still anybody's game. Anybody's game.
Pretty much. I do see RiuT switching to light cavalry, so these ones are... Oh, can he stop this castle, Martin? Maybe not, maybe not.
No. You know, one good thing Barry's done, BacT, is he's spread over the map. Have a look at where blue is compared to RiuT. RiuT has stayed confined and all within himself, and Barry is all over the map. I know he's swinging every 2 minutes, but I fancy Barry for this.
100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. Look at this, blue all over the map, to be honest, and RiuT kind of stayed in this small area. He didn't expand too much. This is rather unlucky for Barry. He does have a goal there, which he just was able to see, but that one is inside the forest. A little bit unlucky for him. And just like that, RiuT takes the score lead again. Just impossible to say who's winning at this point. I do prefer RiuT's army composition, to be honest. He does have the Hussars already. He has a little bit less numbers on the cavalry archers, but he does have the Hussar, Martin, with that very strong pierce armor. So I don't know, I actually do prefer RiuT's army composition at this point.
BacT is too spread. He's not putting his units together. I think if he keeps himself strong in the center, it'll force RiuT to carry on being defensive.
Okay, Barry does have the heavy cavalry archers upgrade, and RiuT still does not have it. He does have all the +4 upgrade, which is very good, but these ones are gonna lose heavily for these strong cavalry archers. And let's see, he is melting these Hussars, to be honest, which do have the +4 pierce armor already.
Barry's getting siege with it now as well, and he's also going to get his own Hussars. I much prefer when they put siege with it, even if the siege just takes the fire, sat behind his heavy archers.
Yeah, but this is the thing which is actually going good for RiuT. He did have the Hussar. They do not cost any gold, so he can just spam them with no problem. And
BacT really wasted a lot of resource there in that centre. He didn't concentrate all his army together. I mean, he's still got units running around in isolation, and I don't know why.
Yeah, he has.
You can clearly see that Barry is playing for the long game.
Let's see. He does have a nice amount of rams here. Is he doing the siege ram upgrade? Not just yet. He does not have enough food for that. But this could be a heavy push, Martin. He does have 4 capped rams, 5 even.
Barry has kept going, as I said. He's out. He's now 20 villagers in front. Military is exactly the same, 50-50, but Barry's obviously going to last longer as long as he does nothing stupid.
Okay, but this is so intense, such an intense game. I cannot say who is going to win this. 5 capped rams here for Barry.
Getting siege ram now.
Getting siege ram, indeed.
Siege ram upgrades.
Yeah, this could be a very important thing for him.
Now he's been smarter. He's keeping his army together. He's going to stay compact and then move in behind those siege rams.
The only thing that I still don't like is that he does not have any Hussars. Look at how many elite skirms RiuT has.
He's done the upgrades though, he just haven't produced yet.
Yeah, he's not producing.
He's starting to lay the stables ready for Hussar.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I don't like for him, because RiuT does have a whole lot of skirms, and what is he gonna do? I mean, the rams can devoid the fire from the skirms, yes, they can, but it requires a lot of micro. Siege rams for BacT now, Martin. This is gonna be the push.
BacT's got a much nicer army there now.
This is gonna be the push.
If he had some Hussars in with that, it would be real game changer.
Yeah, there would be a huge amount of trouble for RiuT, but let's see, how is this gonna go for him? The rams are doing the work here. They are devoiding the elite skirm fires, but RiuT has siege rams himself, so they need to micro the army. They need to micro the rams. It's just so much going on at the same time.
RiuT's coming out of this a lot better than I thought he would. A lot better.
Yeah, because it looks to me like
he's now going back.
Looks to me like RiuT actually microed his rams, whereas BacT did no such thing.
Right, BacT's starting to make his Hussars now, and he's really laying down a load of stables. So he's going to go a lot of Hussar, but then he's also out of gold. Is he collecting gold anywhere left, or is that it?
He does have a gold mine there at the left, but it is...
He has 1,000 gold left to mine.
Okay, on the bright side, the cavalry archers are gone for RiuT. I don't know, how did he lose all of them? Is he gonna concentrate on skirms and Hussar? It looks like he will.
RiuT has 500 gold in the bank, not a single gold man left to take, so...
Okay, that's not good for him at all. It's obviously not what he's gonna have. What about the relics? He doesn't have... Well, he does... yeah, RiuT has no relic at all, whereas BacT has already two of them.
He's losing his old cav archers to those skirms for nothing.
Well, that's...
Really, he needs to spam those hussars now.
He's probably maybe he has too many villagers, I reckon. Yeah, he has 150 villagers. That's actually a lot. You don't need so many villagers as Huns.
He's now hitting RiuT's wood. I don't know if you noticed, he's spamming hussars into RiuT's base.
No, I did not notice. Nice raid.
He's built right on top of RiuT, and he's also taking the castle down with siege.
I don't think he's gonna be able to though, because there are siege ramps from Barry himself. But nice raid there. Well, I see a Tarkan here. I hope this is not gonna be a Tarkan rush for RiuT, because I don't think that's going very well for him. He's probably gonna get this castle. Yeah, there is that trebuchet there, which is gonna get this castle down. So nice job there by RiuT. He was able to push back this small little raid by BacT by spamming some hussars of his own. But as you mentioned before, it's RiuT out of gold. Out of gold.
It's really on the back foot now. As soon as BacT gets enough of those hussars in, RiuT's not going to stop him. He's really not going to stop him now. This is 5 minutes away, I think.
And even worse for him, I do see BacT with 2 gold mines. There's one here and one here, and he cleared the path to this gold pile, so now he's able to collect from them. And as you also mentioned before, look at the map control. I only see blue and a small little bit of red here, but it's pretty much blue if you look at the mini-map right here, guys. But BacT does need a lot more of hussars, I think, Martin. He still has 140 villagers. It's a little bit too much, considering how much resources he actually has.
I don't mind that. I think 140 is a nice figure. He's not going to stop using military from this.
Yeah, but he could have more...
But just look at his resource. Switch between RiuT and BacT. Just look at the resource. BacT is not going to stop. Even if his micro becomes a little bit bad now, he can afford to just spam them everywhere.
Indeed, looks like a nice raid from RiuT here at the bottom of the map. He's probably gonna kill all of these villagers. And if I were Barry, I wouldn't be too bothered about this, because I think he has too many villagers anyway, so he can spend more army.
But look at Barry hitting RiuT's wood himself and his farmers behind that castle.
Indeed. There's even a trebuchet here. There's even a trebuchet who's gonna take that castle down. And this is starting to look really bad for RiuT. Let's take a look at his population. Well, he's still rather close to 200, but he's being hit at many places.
Villager-wise, Barry is 136, RiuT is 113, and military RiuT's got 10 more, 67 to 57. But Barry can afford to just spam everything everywhere. He's sitting on 2,500 foods, and RiuT's sitting on 100 food and 60 gold.
Yeah, that's not good for him.
Barry's on 2,000 wood, 2,000 food, and still got over 1,500 gold to mine. This is... No.
Okay. Well, let's see. RiuT's gonna try to rush this castle. He does have siege ramps, and he does have a ton of elite skirms. That's why...
Yeah, but elite skirms versus all of the hussars are going to be nothing. If you just look at Barry, look at BacT, he's spreading those hussars everywhere.
Yeah, he's raiding a lot. He's really raiding a lot. He's really raiding a lot. Nice job by him. It even looks to be like he's gonna just ignore that push from RiuT. He's moving back with his army of cavalry archers. I wonder what is he heading to. He is somehow massing a little bit of ramps here at the center of the map, but it's good. I hope he's not too over-ambitious, because he could actually lose this castle if he doesn't take care of it. He is doing...
I think you're gonna see a huge push right on the left-hand side of RiuT's base, where he's got those 2 castles, the wood and the farms. You're gonna see a huge push there that RiuT is not going to be able to stop.
Okay, RiuT is able to kill a lot of villagers here at the right side of BacT's map. He is obviously trying to get here through the right side of his map, because he did know there was a gold there. But that gold is gonna be actually over now. It's actually finished. BacT collected all of it. And let's see, some more hussar raids here by BacT, trying to get in RiuT's base, trying to do some damage.
And look at the push. Look at that top area from Barry. He's got what, 11, 12 siege rams with about 30 or 40 heavy archers and hussars and trebs.
Yeah,
Wow,
this push on the left side was really hard, really hard for RiuT, to be honest. So many siege rams. Yeah, easy. Okay.
BacT's been a little overconfident here, though. He's spreading all his armies too much, and he may end up losing all those siege rams. The cost of that gold for nothing.
Indeed, he sent them totally unprotected. Look how many he's gonna lose.
Yeah, but look at the right hand side. You see the right, straight up the middle. He's going straight into the middle of RiuT's base with siege rams and the heavy cav archers.
Yeah, well,
and at the same time spamming hussars through every bit of RiuT's base. This is GG in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was a little bit unlucky by him that he actually... Oh, I do see hussar, sorry, I do see helps from BacT. This is probably gonna be even harder for RiuT, because he doesn't have a whole lot he can do against helps at this point. He does have skirms, but they do take a whole lot to kill helps. I still feel like...
feel like what?
I still feel like Barry should have more army. I don't know. Does he have too many villagers? Well, not at all at this point, actually.
No, he's at 113 villas.
Yeah, this is
non-stop pop.
Well,
RiuT is 130 pop.
No, yeah. This is over. This is over. This is just over. Awesome. A lot.
Very good game.
Yeah, very nice game, and very nicely played by BacT. I reckon what went really good for him, Martin, is that he was concerned about map control from the very start, right?
Yeah, he was. You could see BacT was in it for the long game. And RiuT was very compact and stayed in and he hoped to beat him quite quick in Castle Age. You could see that. He stayed on 1 TC for a very long time, expecting that his military was going to outpower BacT, and BacT defended very well. And then when he finally hit Castle Age, he was well in the game. Yeah. But even then, all the way through, he was up and down. But BacT spread and controlled the map a lot better than RiuT did. But I agree with the viewers. That was a very good game.
Yeah,
both of them played extremely